And then reading your exam is 1 week.
What?
Is it reading? Oh, sorry, you're talking to someone else now. Later. Oh, you finish your thing first. So Isaac, yours is in March. Why so late on your exam?
Teacher, I already told you my school was a private school.
Right. And okay, so they decided. Oh, but March is supposed to be a holiday, no?
Yeah, but we're having holidays in January.
Oh, so
Like we're celebrating Chinese New Year in 20号. Yeah.
okay. Oh wow. Then you're not back.
Specific one.
I see. Are you still in your holiday now?
No, I've been
No.
school days already.
I see. But for Wheeling, you will have a holiday coming February to March, is it?
Yes.
For how long?
1 month.
1 month, okay. So different from Isaac. Is Braden beside you?
No, he just do this and just disappear already.
Okay, let me just ask everyone to join in. I think because everyone long time no have class already, so they all forgotten that we have class today. Alright. Did y'all check the recent news? Anyone watch the news lately?
What?
Anyone watch the news lately or read about the news lately?
What news?
I'm just asking if anyone,
Teacher, this is already the late news, but I want to explain it. You know, Genting Palace have a landslide.
Yes. And we discussed
Cause
about it.
many hundreds of deaths. Nobody
Yes.
ever survived it after being found buried alive.
Yes. But it's
My
not.
mother's friend also my mother's friend's a teacher and she also been trapped in the landslide and passed away.
Huh?
Yeah.
Seriously, is your mother's friend? Close
Yes,
friend?
my mother cried during this
Oh,
terrible event.
my condolences. Wow. Okay. Wow. The world is so small. All right. When I mentioned the world is so small, reading, it means like you don't know who is close to you until, like, for example, I'm close to Isaac, his teacher, I'm your teacher, Isaac, and then your mother is a friend, to the teacher that passed away in that landslide. Somehow, we are connected, but even though I don't know her, but I feel the sadness, right, of losing another teacher, another of your friend in a landslide. Wow. Wheeling, you know about the landslide, right? Hi, Crackers. Hey, long time no see. And what are you serving me today?
Still having your
I'm
dinner.
serving myself some soup.
Not me?
No, not you. It's for me.
Oh, man. Is that how you come into the class after 2 weeks?
Yes.
Shouldn't you be like, hi, Mr. Eugene, it's good to see you again. Here's some soup for you.
But I
Yeah.
can't send it to you. It will turn cold.
That's true. Oh,
I
man.
will start with a hi, Mr. Eugene. I'm serving myself some soup.
Sure. Enjoy. I
Oh,
met, sorry, Isaac?
story is a joke.
Yeah. So I met Ben and Xingyi and Qiyu. Xingyu and Qiyu, is it?
Who?
Your
Yeah.
cousins, I believe. Yeah. Last 2 weeks, I think. during the holiday. But anyways, you're back to school, right? No?
Next week.
Oh, so nice. Then what
Yes.
about your 1 month school holiday?
1
Do you
month
have
school
it?
holiday.
Yeah, do you know that like for example, Wheeling is having her 1 month school holiday between the period of February 18, I believe, yeah, to March-ish.
We have, I think, like 3.
Oh,
One is right now. We start late, then learn 5 days this month. Go back to holiday, Chinese New Year.
okay. And
But
for
the
another week.
crazy, yeah, but the funny thing is we still have to pay one month's money, a month's fee.
Because yours is, are you studying in a private school?
International, I don't know if it's private or something.
Right. So your fees are paid every month. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Yeah, and your teacher has the school has no plans to uh what do you call that? Replace the classes?
Don't think so.
Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, I am still waiting for Sean J. Wilson. Okay, let me just message them before they forget.
Okay.
And then we will start today's lesson. Today, I just want to take it easy. Okay, Wilson is in. Nice. Hi, Wilson. All right. Let's see. Hi. Hi, Chandra. Hey, sorry. Hi, Chandra. Hi, Wilson. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? For some reason, I cannot hear you. Hello. Oh, okay, Wilson. Come, everyone, turn on your video, okay? I would like to see you. And Lindsay, you can, turn on your video and you eat, as you show, to the world how it just, make us hungry. That's the way to go.
And Eugene,
Yes.
I'm just asking, have you played any horror games?
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of horror games. Not a fan of horror game, to be honest. Anyone here is a fan of a horror game?
No.
Ah,
The jump scares.
alright.
Not scary anymore.
Suddenly a black face appears in my screen.
Right.
I don't know how you can enjoy being scared.
Right. What about Wilson?
But somehow people say that it was cool to have these models. I don't know why they say this.
Okay, what about Wheeling and Wilson? Do you like to play horror games? Like scary games? Yeah, what do you think? You're okay. Okay, Wilson. Hi, Ashley. Wait, Ashton? Is this Ashley? Okay. Ashton, you'll be having your own class on Thursday though. But you would like to attend together today? Can also. Right. But do yeah. Yep. Come, do turn on your video as well. All right. And we shall start now. I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on my computer.
Sure. I'll wait for you there. Sorry, Yinsi, you were saying?
Did you celebrate Christmas?
I did kind of. I spent some time with my family. Yeah. And that's it. Just at home, chilling, in front of the TV. That's it. Didn't really do anything interesting.
Okay. We put up a Christmas tree, window decorations.
Oh, that's nice.
Each of us got 3 presents, just the kids.
Oh, like a exchange.
No, just the kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Isaac.
While waiting until the 2023 comes in in our Royal Caribbean cruise.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you celebrated
but-
on a cruise, is it?
The lobby I watched in the CCTV camera was packed like sardines. They all just celebrating just to wait the timer goes on.
Right. So if y'all don't know, Isaac celebrated his new year on the Caribbean cruise. Basically, the cruise is the big ship, if y'all didn't
Yeah, the
know.
biggest ship, bigger than Titanic.
Right, that's interesting.
We
Okay.
even go to go to your hometown Penang and Thailand.
Oh wait, Penang is not my hometown, huh?
What?
I'm from KL. I'm from KL.
Why am I saying hometown? Why am I saying hometown?
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay, so Wheeling, Wilson,
Oh,
Crackers, and Isaac, it's really great to see you. I'm just waiting for Ashley to join in. But meanwhile, are you ready to start? Can we start? Can you all give me a thumbs up if you're ready?
not me.
Good, good. Can I see like a thumbs up or something from
Not
everybody?
me.
Yes, Isaac. Yes, Wheeling, Wilson, are you ready? Can Waiting, okay? Yeah, okay, 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 okay. I see Wheeling like the eye, like, huh? Okay. All right. So now, as I normally start off with, have any one of you watched the news lately? Something big, like one of the biggest news in
History.
2023 happened about 2, 3 days ago. Well, in fact, 2 days.
Don't know. Can you
Yes.
present? I was too busy. I was too busy to watch the news last time.
Okay, no worries, Isaac. What about? I want to ask Wheeling, Wilson, Yunzi. You know what happened like yesterday or 2 days ago?
Are you in the stories or something?
Like something serious.
I fed my fish.
I don't know because what I heard from 2023 is they say that 2023 is not the best year of in the world because it somehow our cost will start to rise.
I see. Okay.
3 is the unlucky
Can I
number.
speak in Chinese?
Yeah, Isaac, go ahead.
他说2023就不是一个最好的一年，他就说那些价钱就开始上去，然后你的钱也是会开始浪费那么快了的。
Okay, so
他又叫我要去 save up money and don't buy such things in this year.
okay, there are people who talks about inflation. Where's Ashley? There are people talking about inflation. Yeah. Increase in prices. Yeah, class. Have you seen this word before? Inflation? 有看过这个字吗？
What I heard from the news also present this.
Right, good, Isaac. That's a good one. Hi, Ashley. Ashley, as I was starting the class, I was just checking with everyone if any one of you watched the news lately. Like just a day ago, there was a massive news, one of the biggest in 2023.
No.
Nope, not at all. Okay, cool. Right. So here comes a few things, right? Yes, increase in prices is one of the news, right? There are a lot of people talking about how this year you need to make sure you keep your money or learn how to invest your money, or do something about it to protect your money because inflation is coming. Well, inflation is already here. Prices are increasing. Like whatever you eat, it's more expensive than last time. Wherever you go, like tickets, clothing, anything is more expensive nowadays, right?
People, I mean, Eugene, Eugene, I also forget China suddenly have a new virus which spreading wildfire.
Right. So that is the new variant. That one I haven't like read about it, but just yesterday, thank you, Isaac, for sharing about the news, right? Just yesterday, yeah, China had a news. Anyone heard about it from your parents or from the TV or YouTube?
My grandma.
No lah, I'm talking about China.
China.
Yeah, something happened in China. Anyone know? Anyone care to like research a little bit on Google, find out what happened to China?
I only heard that the virus was
Oh, sorry. Okay. Actually, yes, the China new variant, right? Actually, are you trying to say that? Okay, cool. Right. And aside from that, okay, the TikTok one we'll put aside for now. Now, instead of me sharing with you the news, I want to ask you a question. Do you know what is the zero COVID policy? Oh, sorry. Let me share the screen properly. Anyone knows about this or heard about it before?
I heard it once.
Yeah. Do any one of you know what this is? No? If no, can you give
I
me
mean,
like a
it was
cross?
a better version of COVID, I guess.
Okay, okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. If you do not know what is zero COVID policy, give me a cross like this, or use the emoticon. If yes, give me a thumbs up. If you have heard of it or seen this in the news. Anyone? Ashley, Wilson, Wee Ling, Yun Si, is it a cross? You don't know about this or you know about it? No, Wee Ling, no.
nope.
No from Yun Si. Wilson, Ashley, you know about it? No, so okay, Ashley. Okay, Wilson also no. All right. Now then, so let me just share with everyone what happened about a day ago. So China finally, okay, opened its borders for traveling. Do you know that China? Okay, everyone, you know that we had lockdowns, right? Lockdowns meaning you cannot go out of your house. Yes. Yeah.
Why China
Be-
spreading the virus? Tell me why China.
No. Before we talk about spreading virus, you all know that in Malaysia and in many parts of the country we had lockdowns, right? Yeah, the COVID-19 lockdown. Like a 关闭 you stay at home for 2 years. Remember that? Everyone remembered, right? You cannot go out. Like literally, you cannot go out. Yeah, you can't go to shopping mall. You can't go to Disneyland. You can't go anywhere you want, or you can't even go to school. Right? You attended online school. Everyone remember that period? 2 years. Yeah. So China, we had a 2 year period of that. And then China, 3 years lockdown, meaning all the people in China, they have to stay at home for a period of 3 years, longer than all of us. Yeah, all of us in Malaysia, longer than all of us.
And I heard that whoever comes out will have to punish for going for a lot of KM.
Yes, well, not KM, but jail, right? For whoever that breaks the rule. Now, China's zero COVID policy or the lockdown restriction is very, very strict, very, very serious. If you break the rule, you'll be punished.
Like torture.
I'm not sure about
Oh.
torture, but you'll be put into jail.
What if
Ashley?
you wanted to buy groceries or something?
Right. So they do have like those transportation, and they do have like some of the activities where it allows you to come out and buy groceries. However, remember actually back then, right? Our parents, only one parent can drive the car out to the grocery to buy. Remember that? Yeah. So that lasted in China for 3 years, up until yesterday. Yeah, up until yesterday, when they now loosen it up to allow people to come out. Now, what's worse, right? What's worse about their policy is if anyone within that area, okay, let's say for example, if anyone within Setia Alam or anyone within Bukit Jalil or anyone within Impian Emas or anyone within Klang got COVID, any one person, then the whole area, the whole Setia Alam, the entire Setia Alam will be on lockdown, closed. They will barricade the area. You know what's barricade? They put fences. Yeah, 他们放网.
Yeah, putting something to block something.
Exactly. They block you from going out. Okay, they block you entirely. Yeah, Isaac?
Nothing.
Okay.
My mom keeps on saying that it was common in some people. Not
Yeah. So when now in Malaysia, it wasn't that serious, right? But in China, because they want zero COVID, everyone you can understand by the meaning of zero COVID. Yeah, zero cases, meaning to say they will remove COVID-19 entirely in China. Okay, so they had this, and I want to play a quick video for you, just for you to better understand what happened in China for the past 3 years. Now,
people gone crazy. People gone insane.
yes, literally. And later we're going to discuss about whether, now I want you to pay attention to some of the videos that I'm about to show you today, because as we start today's debate class, I want to just warm up our brain to just start thinking, yeah, what we can do differently. And let's debate about this topic today. Okay, but for that, I need you to first understand what is China's zero COVID policy. Everyone ready? Can I play the video for you? Okay, all right. Yunsi, are you there? Just checking. Hello, hello. Oh, okay, you're here. All right, then I shall start the video for everybody. Please watch and pay attention, listen carefully to what they say. I mean, this one is read.
Hi, everyone. George Stephan.
Oh, okay. Do you have a better idea of what's zero COVID policy? Right. So
They
it
just don't want
based
COVID. Like
right,
get rid of the COVID just to do the MCO thing.
right. And just to put in some pictures of barricade. If you watch this video, if you see this part, right, literally, they would fence up the area using these kind of fences. They would fence it up like this big board here to
Try
prevent.
like prisoner.
Yeah, you can say that. But this time, the prison is your own home, right? They want you not to leave.
What happens? The person had no supply one, then they still have to stay here until they die.
Yeah, like I said, right? You can still come out, right? Just that it wouldn't be for long, right? You come out, it's just to buy your groceries and you go back. And every time you come out, you have to test. you have to do the COVID swab test to make sure that you're negative. Yeah. So that was the really major thing that happened. And it was so much so that a lot of things happened during that period of time. And I want to show everyone this
Teacher, do you
part.
have a lipstick filter?
No, my lipstick look, my lip look red, is it?
Not dehydrated.
Wait. Oh, I did.
Yeah, like my brothers, dehydrated.
Yeah, maybe I'm dehydrated. Okay, but in any case, right? I wanted to show everyone about this. And then I want to talk about, and then I want to initiate an informal debate about
What the
COVID-19.
Ôi, đâu mà lại?
Oh,
Ôi, đâu mà lại? What the
eh,
fuck?
eh, Isaac, what happened?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So wait, should I play this or should I play this? Okay, let me just play this first, right? It's a little bit longer, but do listen to what they say. Right. So this happens during the lockdown. Okay, this happens when the government decided that no one gets to leave their area. They have to stay within their zone, right? Like Setia Alam must stay in Setia Alam. Bukit Jalil must stay in
Forbidden,
Bukit Jalil. Sorry?
They will be forbidden.
They are forbidden to exit their area. Okay, only within their single area. So you can see like people are really unrest. People are very angry. So you can see.
Selena Wang begins our coverage out front live in Beijing. And Selena, you have been covering this now for a long time. You have seen this build up. You're there in Beijing in person. How are authorities responding tonight?
Well, when I went to those protests in Beijing, those people there, they were determined to make their voices heard. But at the same time, as you showed there, China's giant censorship machine is in overdrive, determined to make it as if those protests never happened, erasing videos, comments of the protests across the country on all Chinese social media platforms. State media, meanwhile, completely ignoring it all and publishing headlines reiterating that zero COVID is scientific and effective. But the protesters in China know that this is the system they're up against.
They chant Xi Jinping step down,
We want
an
freedom.
extraordinary show of defiance in China. In Shanghai, they chant for freedom, democracy, and end to COVID lockdowns, even targeting the Communist Party and the Supreme Leader himself. Unprecedented protests are erupting across China, from major metropolises to elite college campuses, even far-flung cities. Searing nationwide anger, triggered by a deadly...
Okay, so I want to explain a little bit, right? Anyone know about this thing? Anyone know about this news? Just checking.
Someone tried the vandalism.
No, not about vandalism. Anyone saw it in the newspaper
Me
or read about it? No, not at all. Okay, we have a lot of things to catch up. So one of the building, right, one of the building caught on fire. Okay, 着火. All right, and there are a lot of people died in the building. You know why? The firefighters, they couldn't make it into the building to save the people. You know how, like, when an area is on lockdown, even the firefighter cannot go in. Yeah, and also you see this water. Where is it shooting it from? You see,
Shooting below the fire.
Yeah, it's shooting below the fire, right? It's not even hitting the fire. You know why? Anyone want to guess?
They're bad shooters. They didn't use imports.
Because they're not allowed to walk forward into, and that was the highest place they could reach.
Exactly, Ashley. Okay, not because they are bad at aiming. Okay, it's because because due to the COVID restriction and all the lockdowns, barricades are placed everywhere. Right, their fire trucks can't even enter. the area of lockdown. So they have to like do their best to shoot from afar. And because of that, quite a number of people died. Yeah. And the fire took hours to kind of like put down. Right. So yeah. And this is one of the main reasons why after this incident, a lot more people went on the street, like you see in the beginning, started protesting, right? Everyone know why it's protesting? Yeah. Okay. If
This was too difficult for the children one.
yeah. So no. All of you here are are quite capable of understanding it already. So literally, people are just angry. Yeah.
Furious.
Okay. Yes, they're furious. Okay, you can see.
Fire in China's far west Xinjiang region. Water unable to actually reach the fire blazing from the high floor of the apartment building. Videos indicate COVID restrictions prevented fire trucks from getting close enough, apparently blocked by fences and metal barriers normally used during lockdowns. In the building's chat group, a mother pleads, "Help us, my kids are dying. We don't have enough oxygen." At least 10 people died. The nation grieving the deaths of victims that likely spent the last months of their lives trapped in that building. Most of Xinjiang has been locked down for more than 100 days. The protests even spilling into the capital.
They're chanting that they don't want COVID tests, they want freedom. And many people are also holding white papers in their hands, which is a sign of solidarity against censorship.
They sing and cheer, shout to be unsealed, and some even break down into tears. A man with a loudspeaker shouts, "We always support the Communist Party, but we want democracy and freedom." I asked a protester how he was feeling. Overwhelmed, he said. All conscientious Chinese people should come here and stand together. I said, "You realize there's a risk being here." "Of course there is," he responded.
And if we just turn the camera around, you'll see there is a row of police.
Hours later, masses of police filed in, pushing the protesters back. Demonstrators shout towards the authorities, "We are not your enemy. We are in this together." These are unbelievable scenes in China, where public criticism of the party can lead to prison time or even worse. In Shanghai, police arrested roughed-up protesters, violently dragging them into cars. No protests of this scale demanding political reforms have been seen since the Tiananmen pro-democracy protests in 1989 that led to a massacre of unarmed protesters. These demonstrators know what they're risking, but they're determined to make their voices heard.
All right. Can you see the big impact, right, of this issue? Hi, Ke Ying.
Still, the government don't care about it.
No. Now, I'm about to show you what happened yesterday, right? Ke Ying, are you here, Ke Ying?
Yes, I am.
I was messaging you, reply me. Finally.
And I totally forgot that I just cuss for now.
Right. Okay. So Ke Ying, I was asking everyone if you know what happened yesterday, one of the biggest news in the world in 2023.
I only know about China, the virus outbreak again, and it was a massive.
Right. Okay. So everyone is focusing on the massive outbreak, and the new variant of Omicron. So, however, today, aside from this, right now, everyone do remember this, okay, of the outbreak, because you might need it in the debate later. However, today we're going to talk about how China has finally open up its borders for people to travel, right? People are no longer on lockdown. And for Keying, right, just to update you a little bit, China has been on lockdown for 3 years, almost about 1,000 days. Yeah. And Keying, you know what's lockdown, right? Yeah, Keying?
Yes, I know.
Yep. All right. We all have our share of lockdowns. Before we enter to our discussion, I would like to also inform everyone that on January 8th, which was yesterday, finally China reopened its borders. And you can see how like their people are in tears, because you know how like when Malaysia we in lockdown, anyone hear any news, any relative stays in Singapore? Any of your friends, family members, they stay in Singapore? Anyone? Only Yun Si, right? Yun Si? Yeah, Yun Si? Is it just you?
I was away.
Not when, wait, you were in Singapore when during lockdown?
Lockdown, yeah.
Oh, okay. So your family as well, or?
Just me and my parents.
Right. Okay. So yeah, a lot of things had happened, right? And finally, okay, just watch this video, and then after that, let's have a quick discussion later after this.
China has reopened its border with Hong Kong after it was largely sealed off for 3 years due to COVID restrictions. Mandatory quarantine rules have been scrapped, but people still need to present a negative test, and the number of daily travelers will be capped. The shift comes as Beijing continues to loosen COVID restrictions, even as infections surge.
The first train headed to a newly reopened border crossing. On board, people rushing to take advantage of the relaxed rules for entering China. Thanks to the changes, these travelers won't be facing mandatory quarantine for the first time in 3 years. Hong Kong residents with family on the mainland were some of the first to join the rush.
I'm so happy, so excited. I haven't seen my parents for years. They aren't in good health. I couldn't go back to see them even when they had colon cancer. I'm really happy to see them now.
I haven't seen my wife in 2 years, so I'm hurrying to get back to her.
While these people may not be facing quarantine, authorities are still imposing other restrictions. Visitors have to register in advance online, with only 60,000 a day permitted in each direction. They also need proof of a negative COVID test from within the last 48 hours. While that requirement could help keep people here safer, it stands in stark contrast to Beijing's angry denunciations of similar testing mandates imposed by other countries on arrivals from China.
Let's go straight to Hong Kong and bring in DW.
Okay, I just want to show the front part, right? You can see people can finally go back to, or travel, right? So the video you saw just now was literally people who are stuck in China for 3 years, finally able to go back to Hong Kong to meet their family.
Teacher,
Right.
does that mean many people decide to leave China and start a new home in other places?
Now, in fact, right, when you say that, actually quite a number of people, because of this restriction, decided to migrate to another country. Some they migrate to Malaysia. Like, yes. So I said yes, but not a lot. Yeah. Because of this zero COVID policy, no one is allowed to go out of country at all. You cannot travel at all. Okay. So now class, with that aside, right? Can I ask everyone, do you now know what happened in China recently? Okay, better now. Good idea. Do you have a better idea? Can you give me a thumbs up, or like a half or down if you still don't know what happened in China? Yeah, a quick one. Ashley, you there? Yeah, Keying. Okay, good. Okay, Keying, Yun Si, give me a sign as well if it's good. You understand what happened in China? Give me a thumbs up. Wilson as well, please. All right. Wilson, okay? Yep. Wheeling, okay? Yeah, okay. Now, I have a challenge for all of you, right? So this is a debate class, and as
Bad.
usual, when we are in a debate class, what we do is we debate, right? What we do is we have to think both sides. Sometimes we think about being in the proposition. Sometimes we talk about what we agree. Sometimes we disagree, right? We become the opposition. Now, with the news in hand, right? With the news shared to you about the zero COVID policy and how finally they are allowing people to travel, I have a big question for you to talk about, to think today. Is zero COVID policy good or bad? Do you think do you think that the government or China should, lock people down at in their houses and all of these actions? Do you think it's good or bad? Can everyone understand this question so far? If you can understand, can you give me a thumbs up just to see? Right, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, thank you, Isaac. Can understand the question? It's a simple question, right? Yeah, Wilson, Ke Ying, Crackers. Can give me a sign if you can understand, so I know how to proceed. Yeah, yes, Wilson. Oh, so just a thumbs up. Okay. So what I want you to do next, right? When you see this question, what I want you to do, think about it. Can you share one good and one bad reason?
Okay. I only have bad reason and no good reason.
Okay, I want you to try to think both. Yeah.
Okay, I finally have the reason. Okay. Good question. The good reason is COVID will start to decrease because they have no other. Teacher, can I speak in Chinese?
Try your best to speak in English for this one. I think I know what you want to say, but try your best to speak in English.
COVID had no choice. I mean, COVID will have no other living things to infect, and their numbers will soon decrease.
Number of cases will decrease. Okay.
And the bad reason, people feel like this place is worse than Ohio, and they're forbidden to get out of this on their homes, and no supplies, horrible punishments, and others. Just the only thing they have to do is to just stay at home and do nothing and just die from hunger, starvation.
Okay, now put the hunger and starvation aside. There's no hunger, no starvation. People still get their food. They just trapped at home only. Okay. They can still go out and buy food right?
What?
Yes, they can still buy food. Okay, just that they're trapped. All right. But good, Isaac. Come, Ashley. What do you think?
For the good reason is that lesser people will die from COVID in China. But then for the bad reason is that for the people who came to China for like a vacation or something, they're gonna have to quarantine there along, and they won't be able to go back to their families for about 3 to 2 years.
Go home. And in fact, actually, what you said was true. There are in fact people who traveled to China for vacation and was trapped there. I'm not sure for how long, but they were trapped there. Literally cannot go home, right? And the worst thing is, you know how when you are traveling, you want to go out and have fun. Imagine you have to stay in the hotels because of COVID cases, right? That's even worse. You can't even enjoy your holidays, right? That's interesting. Anything from Wheeling, Wilson, Ke Ying, and Yunzi? Think. I want everyone to share a thought. One thought at least. Yeah, Wilson? Think about it. Even though it could be the same one, it doesn't matter. And now, Mr. Eugene also shared some tip over here. I'm going to bring it up to the top. I know I hide it. Oh, sorry, nice. Hang on. I hide it, but I'm going to bring it up so you can have a look at it. Hang on. Let me just present it. All right. So look at the tips. Look at the tips, Wilson. Yeah. Wheeling, Yunzi, and I want you to share also. Kelly, yes.
For the bad one, it's because like how maybe that you are living outside, like you're studying in other country other in China, like you're in Singapore, Australia, that kind of, like maybe your parents are in China, and this is what I saw from an influencer on TikTok lah. She talked about her own experience, like she is her parents is in China and she is currently living in Singapore, and she is actually getting married, like but during her marriage time, China still the China quarantine is still on, so that her parents couldn't go to Singapore to celebrate her wedding with her, or like just missing out a lot of important stuff.
Per day, right? That's true, right? Like important family events, right? Like imagine I've seen, like, I think I saw this as well. Yeah, Kling. What about the good? What about the good?
For the good one, it can reduce the deaths of the virus, and also maybe like help the hospital, like the doctors are like prevent them from overworking because the virus outbreak.
Very good. That's a good point, right? Everyone, do you still remember 2 years ago when this happened? There were a lot of doctors and medical helpers, nurses. They were all very stressed. They were all working more than 10 hours a day. You know that? Anyone? Yeah, Wheeling, Wilson, Ashley, you know about that? Right, Isaac and Lindsay. So it was a stressful moment, like there were not enough doctors. Yeah. And in fact, Ke Ying, what you said is true. One of the few main reasons, Ke Ying, why they set up this zero COVID policy is because in China, they have limited number of doctors and healthcare workers. They also have limited number of hospitals. Yeah, they can't have too many people getting infected by COVID, especially the older people. Because if you are old, how many of you here heard of it? Like if you're old and you get COVID, most likely you will die. Anyone? Back in the days, like 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yes, Isaac?
Unless you're in the hospital.
Yeah, unless you're sent to the hospital. So 2 years ago, because of this virus, a lot of people died because they didn't have a chance to go to the hospital, or the hospital was full. And most of these people who died 2 years ago was old people, like literally aging groups, like 60 something, 70 something. Anyone? You all know about it? Yeah. Oh, everyone, you have to read more. So 60 years old, 70 years old, they unfortunately passed away because of their, they don't have the vaccine back then and not enough hospital beds. Yeah, right. So doing that, right, when China did that, it actually reduces the risk of people dying. Yeah. What about Wheeling, Wilson, Yunzi? What do you think? What is one bad and one good you can share about this zero policy. Yeah, Willing?
But it's because if want to buy anything is very trouble and every day at home is very boring.
And troublesome to get what you need. Okay. Now, Willing, I want to help you to elaborate further. When you think of boring, right? What happens when a person is bored? Like 3 years you're stuck at home. What would happen to that person aside from boring? It's a good point. Think about it. I love your point. And while you're thinking of it, you can give me the good first.
It's good because can control the COVID-19.
The COVID-19 spread. Okay, so Willing, think about it. What happens when someone, or imagine just yourself, Willing, you're stuck in your room or you're stuck in your home. You cannot go out for 3 years. What will you become? Are you a zombie? I'm Willing. Or what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen? Yeah. Yes, Lindsay. Oh, sorry. Willing.
If you live alone, then you don't know how to speak.
most likely you won't know how to speak to someone physically. Okay, maybe physically you can still call your loved ones. Hi, mommy, I miss you so much. Using your phone. But when you meet them in person, maybe, right? Or you would run to your parents, mommy, and then you jump at them, "Rah!" and then you give them a big hug. Maybe. Okay. That'll be a great moment. Okay. Yinzi, come. I would like to hear from you. And next, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson. Get ready, Wilson.
The
Lose
good,
social contact. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I honestly can't think of anything good other than no COVID.
Oh wow. Think about it. Okay. Now everyone.
You can't.
If,
Good will be you don't have to study.
Wait, you still have
Children
online
have
school though?
Yes, but you can suddenly walk out and say, I want to go to the bathroom and go eat your Doritos somewhere. Yes.
Okay, you can freely do whatever you want, right?
Yes, and then parents working, they don't have to get bathroom pass or something. They straight away go.
Okay.
Parents. The bad would be like what Wheeling said, you can't get what you need and you can't see anyone unless you're living with them. And if you need like new things, you can't get it. Broken sofa, sit on the floor.
Okay, maybe like
Yeah.
yes, Isaac.
I guess you forgot to type my points at here.
Oh, it disappeared. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Isaac, later you repeat for me, okay?
Oh, and
I'm
one
so sorry
more.
about that. Yeah, come, Lindsay.
Like those supermarket kind of shops, no business because they can't do business.
Okay, now class. Now, this is another point that I want you to think about. No business. How does no business affect a country? Think about it. Now, as you can see on top here, right? Now, I want all of you to think further. Like this is level 1. Okay, whatever you're thinking right now is good. It's very good. Here are some questions to help you think even more, right? To go further. Now, everyone, you're in a debate, and whenever you're in a debate, you need to think a lot, right? You need to consider different things. The better you are at coming up with points, or the more you read, the more you understand about the topic, the better you are. It's not about how well you speak, but it's also a lot about how much knowledge do you have. Okay, so today we're just going to think a bit. Yes, Isaac, you want to fill up your point first?
No, before that, may I go to toilet?
Okay. Okay. Online class, like Yunqi said, no need toilet pass. Yeah. Okay, everyone, if you look at these tips, right, on the top right side of your screen, everyone, you can take a look at this. Now, I think most of you shared about how it affects the people. some of you, like Wheeling, you said boring and troublesome, right? You feel alone. Okay, some people might even go crazy. Yeah. Some of you said, like Ke Ying said, you couldn't celebrate big days, meaning like, your family and everything, you would lose important moments, precious memories. Can you imagine like Wheeling or Ke Ying or Ashley, Wilson, Yunzi, Isaac, one day you get married. Yeah, you're old already. Okay, you're about 20 something, and you get married. Pom 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 pom. Okay, everyone okay or not? You get married. Well, like no response one. And then your parents weren't there, right? They weren't there to see your big moment. That's a very sad moment to have. All right. So now I think a lot of you didn't talk about this. How does it affect the world? Yeah, everyone. How does the lockdown affect the world? Aside from China, how does it affect the other countries? 它会怎么样影响别的国家? Think about it, right? And also, how does it affect China? Like so far, all the ideas you have shared, those are amazing. But most of the sharing you said, right, doesn't really affect China except this one, Ke Ying one. Right? People are overworking in China. And also another one by Yunzi, no business. Yeah. How does it affect China when you have this policy on? Okay, think about it. Yeah. Wilson, would you like to take your turn to share what you have for good and bad? Nothing at all, Wilson? Come on, share what you think. What you think? Just what you think.
Nothing anymore. Everything, every point take already.
Okay, let's talk about what you agree. Okay, even though it's taken, but which point do you agree the most?
I can agree. To be honest, I can agree with the reduce the spread of the virus, help the hospital and workers from overworking. People don't need to work so hard just because of a random outbreak or COVID. They were just working peacefully and then suddenly, oh, COVID, and then they have to overwork suddenly. And then they just that faint from fatigue and may get themselves sick too. And I guess that's it.
Won't overwork and fatigue themselves, right? And in fact, what Wilson said is true. Thank you, Wilson, for elaborating the point. You mentioned doctors and medical workers, right? They gain fatigue. Fatigue means very tired. Yeah. Wheeling, you know what fatigue means? This word, do you understand what does this word mean? No, no. Okay, fatigue. Okay, it means you're super duper tired. Like, let me show you an example. Yeah, I don't want to. Let me take a screenshot of this first. Okay, before I lose it. I want to share something. China Dr. Fei. This one. This is during COVID, I'm not sure whether you all saw this. Sorry, I'm gonna have all this word here because I don't want to lose it, but I want to show you this video. Yeah, this is during COVID, I believe. You can see. I shouldn't have stopped sharing my screen. Ah.
Well,
yeah.
it's something specific at the end.
No, they all saw the doctor keep falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's tired. He's tired of being in his home or something.
No, he was working too much. He was overworking himself. Like literally overworking himself. Yeah. Weird discussion. All right. Now, okay, we're about done today. Well, before that, I want to continue this discussion with everybody. I want to try to squeeze your brain a little bit. I want you to think. Okay, everyone.
Brain juice is finished.
Your brain juice is finished, but you just take a little bit only. Come on, Ashley. No, give me your brain juice, please. I like brain juice. They are yummy. Okay, let me share this. All right. Now, I don't want to. Okay. Wait, just to check, Ashley, Wilson, Ke Ying, are you having your exam this week?
Yes.
Oh, okay, Ke Ying, yes. Ashley, Wilson,
What exam?
school exam.
No.
Okay, then Ashley, I can squeeze your brain juice. Wilson?
What? No,
Now,
I didn't know I have exam.
no? Okay, I will spare Ke Ying, but I will squeeze Wilson and Ashley's brain juice. Okay. I want you to think more, right? I want you to think more, right? I took the screenshot just to put it back here in case we lose it, right? Oh yeah, Yunxi, you don't have exam, so right? Yes, Ke Ying, you want to say something?
Exam?
Yeah?
Not yet.
Okay, then I will squeeze your brain. Okay, Ke Ying, you were saying something earlier? Okay, no, oh yeah.
No.
Okay. So yeah, so class, I want you to think a bit, right? And to help you think, right, I want to share this. What do you think would happen? Okay. Let's okay. Sorry. Everyone, Wei-Ling, can you read this sentence for us? Can you do us a favor and read this sentence for us? Yeah, for Wei-Ling. Oh, sorry, couldn't hear you at all. Slightly louder. Oh, I think something with your mic might have to adjust a little bit. Okay, but thank you for reading for us, right? So what happens when China tourists starts traveling? Now, everyone, I have a question for you. Let's do some pop quiz, right? Where COVID came from?
From wild animals such as birds.
Yeah, and from which country? Thank you, Isaac.
This
China.
is when people start to be like barbarians and eat everything that catches their eyes.
Hey, okay lah, but I mean the whole COVID situation started from China, right? Which state, which part of China anyone knows? Anyone remembers which part of China the virus came from? See, pop quiz.
Not
Yes.
me.
No, which part of China? What is the name of the city in China?
Me don't know, but I can guess it. Maybe Beijing.
Not Beijing. Everyone, you can Google also. Come, Google. Tell me the answer.
Looks like a kampung.
It's not a kampong. It's one of the biggest city in China.
What?
Come. Google search. Go. Tell me. See who's the fastest. Come. Wilson, Ashley, squeeze your brain juice. Type in. Search for the answer. Where? Which part of the city? Which part of China started the COVID-19? The first virus came from where? Yes, Ke Ying.
Is it Wuhan?
Yes. Okay, Wuhan, China. Yeah, Wuhan, W-U-H-A-N, Wuhan. Thank you, Ke Ying. Right? So now I have a question for you. If, right, China never like strictly, okay, 很严啊, they never strictly to do their lockdown, what would happen to the rest of the world when they allow China tourists to travel around the world? What would happen? Any thoughts? Anyone?
Teacher, are you trying to jinx it?
No. But actually, now people are traveling. China. I mean, the tourists are traveling. So this is one of the thing to think about. It's not about jinxing. Imagine what would happen back then when without vaccination. Where not a lot of people are vaccinated.
Maybe the entire world will be maybe the entire world might be on lockdown, but then only China is not on lockdown, or is that everybody will just get infected and die?
Yeah, more people will get infected. More people will die. Yeah, Ke Ying?
There will be a serious outbreak in the entire world, and
more holiday, more lockdown.
Oh, sorry, I'll let Ke Ying finish first.
the entire world would be like literally a chaos, and maybe a lot more near the end of human race.
Okay, maybe not end of human race, but definitely yes, a lot of people will die. Yeah, Isaac, you said something?
More holiday, more lockdown.
That's true, especially in Malaysia. You have more holidays, more school holidays for all of you, and more lockdowns for all of you. Agree or not?
Yeah,
Could, right?
agree.
Could happen.
More fainted from our parents.
Yeah, like your parents will be like, lama, ayo, you no need to go to school, 惨了咯.
More faith
Okay.
for your parents.
Yes. Okay, we're putting this joke aside, right? Which is true, it's true. It's just funny to talk about, right? But like,
Facts.
do you know that now throughout this week, I want you to read about this COVID-19 thing. Everyone, please join in your Google Classroom. Yeah. I've shown here. I think only Wilson, yeah, and Ashley, you're not in. It's sent to your email. Yeah, Ashley Young.
Teacher, you say
Hey,
that
Ashley Young.
my mother say that I'm not here.
No, I thought you're here. What? Yeah, exactly.
哎，我的妈没搞错了。
No lah, you're in. So Ashley, do join in. Wilson, do join in. I'm going to post a mission for you. Oh, sorry, I haven't posted it yet. But I want you to do some reading, right? I have one reading task for you to do. Yeah, and I want you to improve your knowledge on this topic.
Teacher,
about
so is this homework?
Yeah, it's just a reading work. It's not really homework. You don't really have to do something. Just read. Is that okay? No, but I need to squeeze your brain juice. Okay, actually, you got no exam, but let me squeeze it a little bit.
I have school.
But the reading is like 5 minutes or less.
Fine.
Okay, it's just a reading, 5 minutes or less. Yeah, everyone, take a read. And I do have some videos here for you as well. I don't want to bore you too much, but I would love you to spend some time, watch this news, get to know what is this about, because in the future, you might need this information for your debate. Yeah, and there's no harm knowing more about what's happening around the world. Okay, and especially when China tourists start to travel, there will be a lot of changes happening to the world. And knowing about it would be quite interesting. Okay, aside from your schoolworks. Yeah. And anyone, Okay, let me put down Keing's hand. Anyone else has any points you want to add on regarding this topic? Yeah, Yunxi. Sorry, Yunxi. Hey, Yunxi, are you there? Hello. Hey, Yunxi. Okay, never mind. So okay, before we end today, right, we're gonna end earlier because I don't want to squeeze you too much. All right, I'm gonna squeeze it and relax it and give you a small reading task to do without squeezing your brain too much. But please read, and I've also posted videos there. Please watch the videos when you have time. Next week, we are going to move back to the basics of learning debating. I'm not going to teach you the basic too much. I think only Ke-Ying, right? Ke-Ying, you have never learned debate before, Ke-Ying?
What?
You have never learned debate before, right?
Teacher, your debate as in what kind of debate?
Yeah. You're in your wait.
I was in your old class, teacher.
Yeah. Sorry. So you know the basics, right? Of debating, the team one?
Yes, I know.
Okay, thank you. So because all of you know, right, and Wilson and Wheeling, Isaac, you all know, Ashley and Yunxi, you have debated. I'm going to straight away put you into debating, right? Mr. Eugene will not teach you too much of the basic. I will talk a little bit about the basic, but more to that, I will leave it to you.
Huh?
Okay? Yeah, Yunxi. We will jump straight into debating. Okay, Yunxi?
Why me?
Why you?
No.
Teacher,
No.
teacher.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
person
Isaac.
will also have to go every time debating.
Oh, you mean meeting personally, physically?
No, the debate, the debate you said it recently.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, y'all will be having debates in this coming weeks, and it will not be a team debate first. It'll be a one-to-one debate. Okay, it'll be a one-to-one debate. And if during the holidays you're available, I will invite you out to Kuala Lumpur physically. I will find a place,
No.
meet you physically. I will tell your parents, right, to bring you out,
I'm
and we
not
will
free.
have a
No, not free. Too much
No,
schoolwork,
no,
you know.
no.
Yeah.
and we
Yeah,
will
my
have
teacher
a
is leaving me with math.
why all of you reject me? I'm so sad. Why not just meet up so you can like talk to each other like, hey, your hair is long. No, my hair is not long. Your hair is long. Why
Teacher,
not we
I'm
do
talking to you
Your
right
life is
now.
funny.
that? Wilson also says no to me immediately. Wheeling, okay, we come out, meet face to face. Wheeling said yes. You see, Wheeling said yes. We meet face to face and we debate face to face.
Yeah, we'll debate with our hands and legs.
That
Means that's
Ashley,
fighting.
yeah, I know you will win. You will win for sure, Ashley. Ashley, you go Muay Thai. Leh. I think all of us will be KO by you. Or maybe you 1 versus 6. Fight. Yeah,
I'll
you
be the
see.
judge. I'll be the judge.
You'll be the judge. No, I'll be the judge. I don't want to be punched.
No, teacher, you go. You are the teacher. You must show
Keep
us how
saying you're
it's
the
done.
judge. Go debate lah.
Hiya, y'all. Okay. Now, I will put this here, right? That's all for today. Gentle reminder, Yunxi, was it Yunxi? No, Wilson. Will Ashley join, thank you. Wilson, check your Gmail, okay? Wilson, join, accept the Google Class invite.
Thank you,
Yeah.
teacher. Bye.
And that's it for today. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week where I will squeeze your brain.
No, I will squeeze your brain.
I'll put it in the blender and then
What am I thinking? So dirty-minded. Squeeze your.
squeeze your brain lah. Means I will give you more work to do.
No, not. Why? No, my mind start to think out of the box.
Okay,
let's put it back into the box, okay?
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Bye.